Hello, good afternoon. We are organizing the Passion for Freedom Festival. It's an art festival in London, in the United Kingdom. And I would like to also introduce my friend. She's a curator of our art festival, and this is Agnieszka Kolek. So please welcome her also, and if you can start with a short introduction.
So the short introduction, we are a group of professionals, mainly in art and media. We joined the campaign One Law for All that actively works towards stopping the Sharia courts in Britain. I personally joined in 2010, and the reason for me joining was I went to demonstration, and I've seen that there was a counter demonstration from jihadists. There was an anti-racist demonstration that if not the police, they would just beat us up to a pulp. I found it very disturbing, but what was more disturbing for me, that the next day there were no news reports of that in the newspapers in Britain, and the only report was on Russian TV that my brother dug out from the YouTube. So I thought it's a bit like with any totalitarian regime, if nobody does anything, they will just come and they will just do it all. So we started working really hard on the festival. This year we have a 4th edition, and each year we get more artists involved with stronger works, and also artists become actively involved in supporting us, so working on a PR side and promoting us. So maybe Mariana, you want to join me? Maybe you will show some images of the work.
Yes, we would like to present some photos. We are running this festival already for years, and the first edition started online, and after a couple of years we moved to a spacious gallery which is next to Tate Modern. This is the picture from the gallery when we are installing the works. And this year we would like also to invite you to London for the private view, which is on the 3rd of November in Unit 24 Gallery. And this is the 4th edition, and we actually raised 3 questions to artists. What is freedom, how easy it is to lose it, and how hard it is to get it back. And what we would like to show also to compare is with totalitarian systems, with the dictatorship and with communism and Nazis, so people and fascists, so people can really relate to that because they have their own history. So these are the works, the series of the works from the 2010 works.
Yes, that was the 3rd award. It was a British artist based in UK. And we're trying to use art as a way to open a dialogue, because if there's nothing in the newspapers, if there's nothing in the open debate, we think that artists are really social networkers. They socially network all the time because they have to sell their work, because they work with the community, and so on, so on. Also because if you work through images, sometimes one image can say more than a whole book. So we're really supporting that. So that's the first award from 2010. That was a 2nd award. It was a Ukrainian artist based in Italy. And that's Italian artist based in Rome. And she's amazing. She works a lot for the rights of women. She also did a series of works for women murdered in Juarez in Mexico. So she's really actively involved. And the other thing that is really good with artists, because they promote their works, then they promote what we talk about, and they promote the festival. So she gave a number of interviews in Italian magazines, high fashion magazines about her work, and also taking part in the festival in London. And that's an artist from Poland, Maja Wolna. She actually won a Golden Lion for the series of posters showing the role of a woman in Islam. Can we go back to them?
Yes, sorry.
So what was amazing, she was working with very simple images, and there was just a small caption, maybe explaining to some people something that they might not know, but just using very stark, bold, clear, simple images. She's got a website, I can give you the details later. Amazing woman. And that's 2011 edition. At that time we thought it would be good to also look for publications that would work in the same theme. So we opened the competition also to the written word, not only to visual art and installation, but also to the written word. And here we've given an award to a publication from Austria. They worked on a project to trace back the values, European values, because they thought quite often if there is a discussion, people would say, oh, what are the European values? Why are you defending it? What are you talking about? Where, with Islam, everything is so united, so clear, and so on, and everyone has it like rammed into their heads. So they work on the whole research with some university guys, and they publish it in a very simple way, so you don't have to be an academic. There are pictures. They're also working on the website that will be quite interactive. And since they were given an award by us, they started to do projects at school. They were invited to talk at school about why it's important to keep freedom in our society, why is it important to protect it. And they also showed it through cycles of history. If you don't act now, it might be too late. And they actually saying that in a sense we are of this period of we coming to winter. And if we don't act, that winter will be very long and very harsh. And this is one of the works that was given an award by the public, because each year there's more and more people coming to private view. Actually this year we're thinking about how to manage that maybe we have a bit earlier opening just for artists and some important people that they need to network, and then for everyone else. So that was a work awarded by the public, and it's a work by a British artist, and it shows the execution of young Iranian homosexuals. And he actually titled it that there is no homosexuals in Iran. The phenomenon like this doesn't exist in there. And that's also a mixture of photographs showing the private view, and also one artist, Nepalese artist, installing his work. And that's the first award from last year. That's the second, a Polish artist based in the United States. Can we go back to the previous one? I actually love this work because for me it shows what happens if you submit yourself. You have to be like everyone else. If you stand out, you don't fit, you crossed out. You have to be eliminated. And that's stills from a film submitted from Italian artist. He won the third prize. It's called Triathlon, and actually the film shows the immigrants entering Italy through Lampedusa. And again, the private view. And Mariana, do you want to take over now?
Yes. So we would like really to invite you for the festival opening. It's on 3rd of November in London. And please do come. And if you know any artists, or also if you know any writers who can submit the work, the book, or any artwork, we are open to all medias like painting, photography, sculpture, installation, video. And the artists will have a chance to show the work in London. And we are passionate about art and what makes the difference, and this is the universal language we can use, and we admire artists' courage who can speak out, and supporting us, you support them. And there are many ways you can also support us. You can either forward our website, which is www.passionforfreedom.co.uk, or spread the word to anyone you know, and just click on our Facebook page, like it, share it, or just follow us on Twitter. And you can also support us on Indiegogo.
Mariana,
okay.
Jump up the stage.
Yeah, you can also support us on Indiegogo because we are just a voluntary-based organization, a kind of a charity, and of course each of us just use our own spare and free time. So we are just now collecting money for the gallery. So you are very welcome to make any small donation. Every penny counts, like even £2 or £3. So you are welcome to join us, and hopefully see you in London in November.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.